Today I'm going to give you 7 tips of preventative maintenance for your home to make sure that it is operating at its maximum efficiency. You're going to need a ladder, a flashlight, shop vac, a microfiber towel, and a water hose. So the first thing we're going to do is make sure that our air conditioner, our AC filters are changed. We do that quarterly in our home. I've got allergies, so we make sure that they're cleaned quarterly, and actually make sure that you clean the housing out around the outside of the frame when you have the filter out. It gets a lot of buildup in there, a lot of dust, and you'd be surprised even just on the ductwork on the outside there. Make sure that the vent itself is cleaned, and use a microfiber towel to do that, and/or a shop vac. Second thing, since we got our ladder out, is we're going to clean the ceiling fans. You'd be surprised in the summer months, as our HVAC is working hard, our ceiling fans are working hard as well. So they can accumulate quite a bit of dust up there, so make sure to do the housing on the top and each individual blade. And go ahead and check to make sure that each one of the fan blades is tight. And any light bulbs that may be out on the ceiling fan. Since we're up in the air on a ladder, let's also check our smoke detectors. That's number 3, is check the smoke detectors and/or a carbon monoxide detector. Make sure that they are less than 10 years old, that it's got a newer battery in it. Nobody wants that thing going off in the middle of the night. That seems to be when they always go off, with the indicator saying it's low battery. So since we're dealing with the ladder, the last thing is vacuum our dryer line. So you can find that behind the dryer, and matter of fact, let's go ahead and just vacuum out underneath the dryer any lint that accumulates underneath there or in the housing of the back of the dryer. And then the dryer line can also be traced from the back of the dryer up through the attic as a general rule that vents outside the house. So we can take that off right there at the back of the dryer and use a vacuum cleaner and/or leaf blower to eliminate any of the buildup and the dust that accumulates in there. So we're going to move on to step number 5, and that is cleaning your shower heads. I know there's a lot of people that don't even think about this, but hard water buildup definitely can affect the way the water flows out of your shower head. Make sure it's not spraying in different directions, that you're getting maximum efficiency from your shower. And while we're talking water, number 6 is to drain your hot water heater. Let's make sure that that is something that we're not overlooking. We do that about once a year. I like to do it every fall. So we get a hot water hose and we drain it out. I usually just drain it out into the yard. And what I'm looking for is discoloration in the water and/or sediment and buildup that comes out of the line. So definitely inspect that, make sure that it's all clean. And if it is have a lot of corrosion and a lot of buildup, then you definitely want to contact a plumber so that maybe we can prevent that from bursting in your garage or in your crawl space or attic or wherever your hot water heater is located. 7th step and final step is we always want to make sure that we are inspecting the perimeter of our house for pest intrusion, excuse me. We want to look, we don't want any snakes, we don't want any bugs, rodents, anything like that getting under our house. We live on a crawl space. So look at the vents and make sure that they don't have any holes in them. And if they do, make sure that we patch those up. And if we have an intrusion, make sure that we're calling in an exterminator so it doesn't become a bigger and bigger issue for you. So that's your 7 fall maintenance tips. My name is Michael Elliott with Elliott Real Estate Professionals.